What's up, guys? I know it's been a while again, and like I said, it's probably going to keep being a while, but I got another fixer here for you guys, so I figured I'd update you a little bit what's been going on. Last time I left off, we had that noise, that weird noise. Could not figure out what it was, and I just kept going on and trying to figure it out. So last week I figured it out. I ended up with that on my arm. I hope well you can see that. Oh, got my new flag that I gotta unravel now. Oh, I walked over here for no reason. I think I already had them put it in the recycle scrap pile, if you will. Alright, so don't mind the little mess here. This is my scrap area. Alright, so this is the pipe that comes off of the turbo. This is all one piece here. And right here, where it meets this pipe, I'm questioning myself right now. There it is. So right here, that's where the two come together, and there was a break in this area somewhere. All that was really held left was this piece here, and I ended up just cutting that. But that's all supposed to be one piece. That's where the noise was coming from. It was every time the air would suck back into here, it would make a rattling noise, and then it ended up becoming just like a little whistle every time I let off the throttle. But it was so aggravating, but that's what it was. So I had to wait until today to get this new bracket here. So this is the new one box, by the way. They picked up the new bracket this morning. And there's the bolt. This new bracket this morning. Right here is the old one. You can see where it's broken off. It doesn't have that little end piece here. It's actually still on the transmission. Which I actually got to take this off, mount it, and then we'll reattach it to the pipe and then put the pipe in. This pipe goes from the one box, or the elbow on top of the one box, over to the turbo area. I had to get the fender off. Unfortunately, this bolt had seized up. So all I did was pretty much held full throttle until it ate through and popped itself back out of the hole. Which, there we go. Ate itself through the hole pretty good. So here is where the mount is. That piece right there, you can actually see it. This entire sleeve right here is part of that mount. So that part of the sleeve broke off, and then the other one goes down here. So I'm going to put that mount on now, and then I'll put the pipe up after I get some of this area cleaned up a little bit. I'll put the pipe on, match it up a little bit, and then I'll get the clamps on there and mount them down. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick show of that. So as you can see, this pipe is all one piece. It's connected. I think for the most part, I think the leak was coming from between one of these ribs. This is a bit of a flex pipe. See how much I can move that. The whole thing moves pretty good. The one guy was telling me, man, you really shouldn't really need that mount. It's more for when they install it. I'm like, yeah. And that's probably the reason, because this bolt wasn't even in there. And then this one being broken off, That not being there is probably the reason this flexed too much and ended up causing the leak to begin with. My suggestion would be, if you're ever going to change this part, make sure that bracket's good. And the only reason I say that is because I'm betting if that bracket wasn't bad, it wouldn't have caused any issues there. You figure all the bouncing and all the potholes, especially in Pennsylvania, I probably wouldn't have had a broken exhaust from that. So I waited till today. I spent the $50 or whatever it was, $45, and bought the bracket so I can replace the bracket. This exhaust piece, just this one piece, is it's right around $650. I spent $775 yesterday to get that pipe. It was the box for the pipe, 2 clamps, and then one it's basically a seal. So yeah, one clamp there, the other one's a clamp about the same size, actually just a little bit different in size, and then you got this seal that goes on the one end. It was like $775 for those 4 pieces. But that pipe right there was 6 something. There we go. The pipe was $668.67. The one clamp was $18. The other clamp was, oh wait a minute. One clamp was $18. The gasket was $12.50, and then the other clamp was $36. So $794.28 is what I ended up spending yesterday. Plus the other $45 that I spent on the other for the bracket. Plus another, I don't know, maybe $5 for the nuts and bolts that I needed to get. Plus I need to get one more bolt to replace that spot there on the fender that I just pretty much broke out. But the fender's still good, so we don't have to replace that. So that's a couple $100 I don't have to worry about. Anyway, I'll give you guys a quick show you what the pipe looks like after it's reinstalled, and yeah, that's it. Alright, I already started putting the pipe in, but here's a quick show of the mount. How it's mounted on the transmission there. Remember that top part piece broke. And now I just got to get the this section here lined up with that, and then figure out the best way to get this thing in here. So far it's been coming an angle here above the pipe and push up to this one here. I think I got to get the clamps in position first, and I got to figure out where to put that gasket. I'm not sure if it was the back or the front. I don't remember now. I gotta get back out of here and get the diagram. Alright guys, so we're all done. Just wanted to give you guys a quick show of how it came together. And this is the broken bracket. You can see where it was connected. This piece was still attached to the top of the transmission, and then this hole didn't even have anything in it. So that's why I replaced the bracket, and I think just due to that is the main reason that this thing had it broken. Now the bracket is attached right in this area. I can see if I can show it to you guys. There's the bracket where it connects to the transmission. And yeah, so it's connected right here. So to me, that's this didn't have any support. So now it doesn't have any flex, no movement whatsoever. And that's with that bracket being disconnected or broken is probably why it broke right in this area. But it's all back together now. Got the new clamps on. Now I just gotta put this fender back in, and I'm getting ready to take it for a ride. Hey guys, I just wanted to add this part in real quick while I'm editing the video. I realized I didn't mention it there. When I put that pipe in, I tried putting the pipe in with the bracket on, and then I tried putting the bracket on and then putting the pipe in. Neither one of those work. The only way to do it for it to actually work is to put the pipe in, put the clamps and stuff on, get it, or well, at least get it into position, and then well, that's exactly what I did. I put it in position, got the clamps all set and ready to go to be tightened down, and then I put the clamp back on the transmission, reconnected it to the pipe. Otherwise, that pipe, it was either the bracket was getting in the way, or either way the bracket got in the way. I couldn't maneuver with the bracket on the pipe, and then I couldn't maneuver the pipe with the bracket on the transmission. So just if you guys end up changing that pipe out, make sure you put the pipe back on, and then once it's in position, then you can get the bracket secured and then tighten on your clamps. That's the way I ended up going about it. This way I didn't have the clamps too tight and messing with me putting the bracket on or tightening the bracket down. So just to make sure there's no other noises coming from it. So everything else should be good now, and now I'm going to slowly work on repairing and replacing the stuff in front of there. We should be able to go run for a bit before we have to put any more money back into this thing. I'm going to start looking at getting another truck here soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.